Hello everyone, welcome back to arpitastechcorner. So this is the last video for my data architecture understanding tutorial session. So from our previous videos, we come to know what all the some components we have for our data architecture. Why did I choose the lakehouse architecture? What are the components we need to focus on if we want to build a proper lakehouse architecture? So now, if you want to build a lakehouse architecture for your company, what you need to know to start this data lakehouse? So, as you know, in this today's data-driven world, businesses must understanding the different data types to leverage information effectively. And as a data architect, it is essential to understand all this data, where it has been stored, organized, and managed, and it has to be very easily accessible format. So in this presentation, I'm going to explain to you what all the activities are really necessary for designing or implementing a lakehouse architecture enabled data platform. So, before jumping into the design phase, you must go through the pre design activity stage, which is normally called as requirement phase. So, in today's world, we call it as discovery phase, where we do all these pre design activities. Based on my activities, I capture some of the um, things. Okay, first, if you want, you can conduct some initial survey that includes multiple questions regarding the current status of the data platform, if it is exist, the challenges faced by these users, their expectation, and the main users or main consumers or main developers. Okay, that's the initial survey. Secondly, you can do based on this survey, okay, study the survey responses and create an initial level of requirement understanding document. Okay, then understand the organization's vision and strategy. That is very important. Then your next step is to understand the existing platform if it is really exist. Then conduct your discovery workshops with the stakeholders. After the workshops, refine the requirement documents, and if you want to add more, please feel free to add your pre-design activities. So these are all the high level pre-design activities. What all the points I thought it's very useful. Okay. Then, as we begin our blog series, we have decided to adopt this lakehouse architecture. Now, it's time to identify the principles that needs to be implemented to create a proper productive data platform. So, in this end to end data platform, we should design a simple platform for all types of users or consumers with modern technologies. Avoid too many tools. Use a single source of truth data storage system, unified access to different assets related to our data or our AI or ML products. Make it scalable and high performing environment, cost effective without compromising any business needs, obviously. Then minimum administration and maintenance efforts that should be encouraged. Then we have the most important things nowadays is like data governance and data security principle should be implemented to maintain and protect your data. Nowadays is earlier there are many product people the organization has built, the data governance has not been implemented properly. So nowadays is very very important to maintain your data, to protect your data. Okay, now based on this understanding you can design one architecture. So this is some blueprint I've tried to capture. I'll go to one by one block. So here, obviously, the data source, you know about that one, from where the data is coming. So data source is exactly not part of your data lakehouse. Data source your like from the source system where you are getting the data. Okay. Now the data ingestion. This is the first step in your data lakehouse where you are getting the data from the data source and putting into your lakehouse. Then you have this data storage. So after ingestion, you store the data in a data storage area, and lakehouse storage is meant to be a better organized, governed, and catalog compared with the data lakes. Then we have this data processing. Okay, so after storing the raw data in the data storage area, you need to process the data based on your business requirement and finally store it back to your data storage area. Then we have this data consuming area. Okay, that is your BI, AI, and ML area. Now we have some common services. What are the common services we have? Obviously, the data governance, metadata management, data security, operational activities. Okay, like the automation and all those stuff. Okay, you have to create the data pipelines and all those stuff. So those are all some of the common services which you need to build up. So these are all the some overview of your design architecture. Now, how you are going to choose the right solution? There are different approaches for selecting the right solution, and it depends on your organization business domain also. You can contact some vendor companies if your company is a research company of or the product company and you don't have that enough infrastructure to build this product. Okay, so you can contact many different type of vendor companies that already have a ready-made solution with the lakehouse concept, and you might need to undergo some less customization. Now you can reach out to any IT service companies who can build the product for you. Last but not the least, you can build the data platform after selecting the right tools and technologies. So if you have a proper infrastructure, like if you have a proper IT team, so definitely you can choose the right tools and right technologies and you can build the product. And there are many technologies and tools are available to build this lakehouse architecture. So choose the tools and technologies based on your business requirements, organization strategy, and obviously the budget. Some company doesn't have the budget to build a new product. Okay, so that's why they are going for some vendor companies who can make this ready-made solution with less customization. And there is some other company, they can contact the IT service company who can build the complete end-to-end product based on this customer demand. Okay, so I feel from this video you got some idea how you can choose the right technology, what are the design activities or pre-design activities you have to follow, what are the architecture and principle, what are the design architecture blueprint, and how you can choose the right solution. Obviously you have to do some detailed analysis based on your requirement, necessity, and budget. So if you like this video, please share with your friend and colleague, and please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know more about these data architectures understanding, so because you can go through this playlist and you'll get to know about end-to-end process of this data architecture. If you are new to this industry, it will be really helpful for you. Okay, thank you. Thanks for watching.